Hi, now this video is all about how you can use RightBooth to put augmented reality photo buddies on top of the webcam feed before the photos are taken. Now you might be wondering what that is, so I'm going to show you where I got the inspiration from. So about 3 years ago, one of the RightBooth users introduced me to this video. Let me play it. Now this is recorded at an American football event, and you can see the user walking up to the screen, selecting various players off the team, and then they submit that and the system starts a photo capture event. But the interesting point here is that all the selected players move into the shot. Now I was absolutely fascinated by this. And 3 years ago, I decided that at some point, RightBooth would have the features in it to allow you guys to put this kind of event together. So this video is all about how you can create augmented reality photo buddies that you can choose. They will walk into the shot or they will appear on the webcam feed. The photo will be taken and then you can go back and choose some more. So let's show you how to do it. Okay, so I've made some space here on the start screen, and what we're looking at is a standard photo capture event here, but I'm just basically taking a single photo and then I'm showing the photo on the show photo screen, and then we're back to the start screen. So it's a very simple event workflow just for the purposes of this demonstration. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to add some video characters. So let me do that. Add items, video. I'm going for more videos. And here I've got some green screen video recordings. Now this tutorial doesn't explain how to do that. I do have another video tutorial on the RightBooth website, so if you want to go and find that, it will explain how you can create your own green screen video characters. So I'm going to go for this one. I'm holding down the control key on the keyboard while I select multiple items here. So I've got 4 videos that I've chosen. Let me add all those together. Let's just spread them apart a bit. As you can see, we've got these 4 videos. So these are going to be the characters that are going to be selectable by the user to be included in their photo capture events. Now I'm going to first of all turn off the green screen background on these. So I'll select them all, choose properties, and here I just need to tick this option. So now we have the characters that are animating and repeating. So let me just put them up the top here in some kind of order. Now the way that this is going to work is that each of your video characters has to be given a name. Now every item in RightBooth can be given a name, and by default none of the items in your events have got names. So let me just select one of these. Up here you can see the name property for this video item, and it's currently empty. So I'm going to name it. Let me call it Nigel Left. I'm going to name the others as well, so let's name this one. Let's call it Girl. Let's call this one Candle. And this one Nigel Wright. Now you can use any combination of numbers and characters and letters. Okay, the next thing to do is to give your users a way in which they can select these video characters, so they can choose one or more to be included in the photo capture. Now I'm going to use images for that purpose, so let me add items, image, more images, and again I'm choosing some pre-created files here. Now these are PNG files that I captured from the video clips that you're watching. Now you don't have to use images, you could use text objects or anything you like really, but I'm going to use these 4 images and I'm going to add them all to the page. And here we are. So let me line these up down at the bottom here. So what we need to do is to give these 4 images an action, and the action is to show hide items. So let me take this one first. Let's scroll down here. Now this action is new in version 7.9, and here it is, show hide items. So let me just click that. Now let me just close that. Now let me go back to this video here, and you can see it's named Nigel Left. So if I click this object, what I want to do in here is enter Nigel Left. Now I'm going to do the same with the other 3. So this one is show hide items, girl. This one is show hide items, Campbell. And this one is show hide items, Nigel Wright. Okay, let's take a look at what happens when I play the event. Let's save it and play. So I'm going to click each one of these in turn. So let me click that one. Notice I've disappeared. This one, this one, this one. Now I'm just going to keep clicking them and watch what happens. So the show hide items action acts as a toggle to allow things that have got the same name in the show hide action to be hidden or shown, and it's a toggle. Now it's not clear here what's showing and what isn't. We need some way to highlight these to give the impression that they are selectable toggles. So let me go back to the editor. So I'm going to add some more items here. Start with a label. I'm going to clear out its contents. I'm going to give it a border, make it white. Let's just reduce the size of the border slightly and make it rounded. Now I'm going to position it over the top of the first character. Now, what I'm going to do, this is quite interesting really, I'm going to name this border Nigel Left. Now let me just play the event again and watch what happens. So the point here is that the action on this image is going to turn on and off the visibility state of any item on the screen that's named Nigel Left. So that's quite useful. So what I'll do now is I'm going to repeat all this for the other 3. So I'm going to make a copy of this object, paste it back in, move it over here, and name it girl. And I'm going to repeat this for the other 2. That's Campbell. Paste it in one more time. And this border is Nigel Wright. Okay, let's play it again. Save it first. So here we go. So as you can see, items are being hidden and shown in pairs. So when I select this one, it shows this border and this video. When I select this one, it shows this border and this video, because this border and this video are both named Campbell. So that's the process of being able to select and deselect items on the screen. So I want to do a bit more editing on this screen. Now, the other thing I want to do is I don't want any of these items to be selected at the start. I want them to be all totally not selected. So the way to do that is to make these hidden when the screen first appears. And that's done by turning off the show property. So what I'll do is I'll select all these and turn off the show property. Now, in the editor, it doesn't hide them, because obviously that would be confusing for you to try and edit them when you can't see them. So this only applies, this show property only applies when you play the event. And I'll also do the same with the borders. So I'll just select all these. I'm using Control click here. And again, turn off the show. So let's just take a look at what that does. Save, play. Now here you can see that there are no videos showing and there are no borders around any of the images. So I think I prefer it that way. So you can literally start from a clean slate to choose the ones that you want. The next thing to do is to take each of the 4 characters, copy them and paste them onto the take photo screen, and then overlay them and position them on the webcam item. So let's do that. Start with this one, copy onto the take photo screen and paste it in, and then position it so that it looks reasonable. Let's put him there, let's make him a bit bigger, and I'll do the same for all the others. You can use the arrow keys on the keyboard to just nudge this into place. Okay, that looks about right. So I've got my 4 characters now on the take photo screen. Now the point here is that these characters have still got the same names as the ones on the start screen. Now if I go back to the start screen, as you remember, these items have got the action show hide, and they're showing and hiding specifically named items. Now the point about the show hide items action is that when a user touches or interacts with one of these actions, then RightBooth will hide all of the items on all of the screens that have the same name. And similarly, if they show an item, it applies to all of the items across all of the screens in your event. So that's useful because as they select items here, they will also show and hide on here. So that's how you can select items on one screen and have them appear or not appear on another screen as well. Now the last thing we need to do on this screen is to select these and set them as stamps. So here we go. So all 4 items now video stamps. So only those stamps that are visible when the photo is taken will be captured into the photo itself. And the last thing I've done on this screen is to add a label sequence item, which is this one here. If I just double click it, you can see the contents of get ready, smile, and thanks guys. And each one of those will appear for 3 seconds. So this take photo screen is appearing for a total of 9 seconds. That allows the characters to walk in, and whilst that's happening, this label item is prompting the user what to do. So that's the general concept. Now, I've actually created this event previously, and I'm going to play it now to show you what happens. Hope you find it useful. You may have questions. If you do, just email me or add them onto the Everything Right Booth user group on Facebook. And thanks for watching.